Hey guys! So I'm all Christmasified today. I'm in the Christmas and holiday spirit. So today I'm going to be telling you guys my top 10 all-time favorite holiday movies. Now, I am notorious for having really bad taste in movies, music, and all other things. One of my friends literally almost stabbed me last year because I didn't know any of the holiday classics. He would like list off all these movies and I'd be like, I don't know that movie. That movie was made like 90 years ago. I'm sorry if this list offends you. I know how passionate people are about their Christmas holiday movies, but these are just my top 10 favorites, and maybe this will inspire you to go and watch some of these on Netflix. I think a lot of these are on Netflix. So let's start with number 10. Number 10 isn't really a Christmas movie, it's Mean Girls. I don't know why, but something about the holiday season makes me want to watch this movie every single year. I could literally quote this movie. Let me tell you something about Janice and Ian. We used to be best friends in middle school. I know, right? It's so weird. Whatever. Now, a lot of you will say, Stephanie, Mean Girls isn't a holiday movie. Yeah, I know, but what about that one Christmas dance scene where they sing Jingle Bell Rock? As long as a movie has like even the slightest reference to Christmas, I automatically consider it a holiday movie. Of course, it's a classic. It's Lindsay Lohan in her prime. It's an amazing movie. It's hilarious. I love it. Something about it just gets me in the Christmas spirit. Number 9 is the corniest movie I think I've ever seen in my entire life, but I absolutely love it. It's The Holiday. How can you not love this movie? I mean, it's Jude Law looking like so sexy, and then you have Kate Winslet, and then you have, what's her name? The one with the I forget her name! What's her name? Oh my god, I'm so bad at actors. There's Something About Mary. Cameron Diaz. Oh my god. And then we got Jack Black in his probably most unlikable role ever. Like literally the entire movie I just want to punch him in the face because he is so annoying. But I just love the movie. I think it's so cute, and the whole concept is like extremely unrealistic, which is basically what Christmas is all about. And I can relate to Kate Winslet's character so much. Like if you are a sad and lonely woman that's in love with like a total asshole, you will love this movie. Number 8, Home Alone. Because of one reason and one reason only. When I was a child, I was extremely in love with Macaulay Culkin. He is the one boy that is solely responsible for me discovering that I have a vagina. And it's just an awesome feel-good movie. It's funny in like a weird sadistic and masochistic way. Number 7, Bad Santa. I watched this movie even before it was appropriate for someone my age to be watching that movie. I think Billy Bob Thornton is so sexy, and then the chubby kid with like the curly hair. It's just the most ridiculous movie ever. It puts a really perverse and awful spin on Christmas, which I think is much needed, because sometimes you don't want to watch a movie that is like feel-good family fun. Maybe you want to see something that's like a little raunchy. Number 6, I'm not even sure if this is considered a Christmas movie, but Frozen. Who doesn't love Frozen? Literally, if you don't like Frozen, you are an enemy of the state. You need to just like be locked away from society, because if you don't like Frozen, there's something wrong with you. Someone didn't hug you enough as a child, because that is like the most likable movie in the universe. You got not one princess, you got 2 princesses, because Disney is stepping their game up. And not only do you have 2 Disney princesses, but you have Idina Menzel, and then that other girl that plays Veronica Mars. I don't know her name. You've got a moose, you've got a freaking snowman, and it's not really a Christmas movie, but it's a holiday movie because there's snow, people are wearing big coats, and there's a moose, and you know, moose is like a very close cousin to reindeer. Is it a reindeer or is it a moose? I never really looked into that. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, okay, number 5 is a movie that I have seen quite a few times. It's a movie that I don't really, like that much, but I know that if I don't include this movie into the top 5, I will probably get death threats, and I don't feel like risking my life. So I'm just gonna put this at number 5, A Christmas Story. This is just like the so-called most amazing Christmas movie, and I don't want to disagree with the general public. It is a good movie, and it's like one of those movies that you put on during Christmas and you don't really watch it. It's just like background noise. So while you're wrapping gifts or like trying to eat an entire ham, you have this movie in the background and everybody's happy, and you just assume that you're supposed to have this movie on, because if you don't, then just just leave, get out. Number 4 is a Czech movie. One of my favorite memories as a child is celebrating Christmas Eve. The tradition in Czech Republic is to open all of your presents on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day is just like really boring. But the one redeeming quality of Christmas Day in Czech Republic is that every single morning I would wake up and they would have all of these amazing Christmas movies, and my grandparents were super old school. They only had 3 channels, and on one of those channels they would play Czech Christmas movies on repeat, and my favorite one of all time was Tři oříšky pro popelku. Nothing about that movie makes sense, and she has like 3 nuts or something. That sounds so weird. It's kind of like a take off of the movie Cinderella, but they add a different twist to it, and there's some kind of nuts involved. Not like testicular nuts, like the food kind. Number 3, Miracle on 34th Street. And yes, I am committing a sin by saying that I like the 1994 version better than the really old version. And that's just because of Mara Wilson, whether it be in Matilda or this movie. Was hair and fashion goals growing up. I pretty much styled my entire self according to this one little girl. I used to wear the bows in my hair. I had the straight across bangs. I would wear peacoats, and I just idolized her, and I think that her character was just so good because she was like such a little smart ass and such a little firecracker, and she was just everything. I'm pretty sure the guy from Jurassic Park played Santa Claus, which is another reason why this movie is number 3. Number 1 and 2 were so difficult for me to pick, but number 2, Love Actually. Oh my god, everything about this movie is just absolutely incredible. I don't just watch Love Actually during Christmas time. I watch Love Actually year-round because it is such a good movie. And yes, it's a little ridiculous and kind of creepy at times. Like the little kid who's being egged on by his dad to go and stalk this girl. I gotta say, my favorite storyline is with Colin Firth and then that Portuguese lady. Oh my gosh, I cry every time. Liam Neeson's in it. A bunch of really famous British people are in it. Hugh Grant is in it. Oh my, and Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman's in it. If you are living in a cave or have been living under a rock your entire life and haven't seen Love Actually, you need to go watch it right now. And number 1 is, of course, not only the best Christmas movie in the world, but just like the best movie of all time, period, and that is Elf. Elf is so hilarious. Just everything about the storyline. Will Ferrell is hilarious. You got Zooey Deschanel, who doesn't even look like Zooey Deschanel because she's blonde. It literally took me like 10 years to figure out that that's Zooey Deschanel, and once it hit me I was like, whoa, that's Zooey Deschanel. What have they done to her face? So yeah, that is the top 10 Christmas movies in my opinion. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think is the best Christmas movie. Maybe it's something I haven't seen. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!